subscribe Absolute Automation and press the bell icon. Hello, welcome back guys. So from now going forward, we'll be going to create a page object model framework using Cucumber TestNG. Okay guys. So this is the kind of architecture we are going to follow. Okay. So I have already prepared this to save the time. Okay guys. So what So earlier you have seen in the last videos what we have did is we have created a driver manager, we have created a customized SNG Cucumber runner, we have already created this, we have also created customized SNG Cucumber runner, we have created a runner. Okay, so without explaining what we are doing, you will not get a clear picture. So that's why I've created this diagram so that I can explain it, and the hierarchy it will be very much clear in your mind before you try to do hands-on. Okay, so what we have done so far is we have created driver manager, and this is my customized Cucumber test ng. So this customized Cucumber test ng will extend my driver manager. Okay, and my runner is going to extend my customized SNG Cucumber runner. Okay guys, yeah. So this is the Maven project. So I have all the dependencies and plugin we have not created. We will cover the plugin as well, and dependencies we have added whatever is needed for the Cucumber TestNG project. We have multiple dependencies like Cucumber TestNG as a dependency. We have used the Selenium. So these kind of dependencies we have added in the pom.xml. Okay, and this runner file serves as a linkage between my step def and my feature file and my hooks. Okay guys, so in the runner I have to give the information of my step definition, my feature and my hooks. So that's the linkage of runner with all the three files. Okay, and this runner I have also shown I'm using Cucumber Adapter 6 plugin, which will generate my extend report here guys. Okay, so this runner will also generate the extend report, and in Cucumber 6 we get Cucumber 6 report as well. Okay guys, so and in SRC test resources we have also added some properties which is needed by the extend report. Okay, so we have added the extend report dependency as well in my pom.xml, and okay, Cucumber Adapter 6 Maven dependency. Okay, and this extend report is using my extend.properties and extend.config.xml, so which is in my SRC test resources. Okay, coming back to that, the next video will be seeing that we are going to create some pages using page factory annotations like at the rate find by find all. Okay, so these kind of annotations will be using to create a pages. Okay, so we have so each in page object model, what happened guys, each page is represented as a Java file. Okay, so for the pre-login screen we will create a pre-login.java file, and this will behave as a page. Okay, and this page will use my utility. Okay, I've created a screenshot utility so far, and we'll be creating the clicks and text in the next video. So this all these pages is going to use my utility. Okay, and also my config.properties. I'll be creating some utility which is going to read my configuration for the application. Okay, all the pages is going to use my utility, and this utility extends the driver manager. Okay, and all the pages also extend my driver manager. It's depend on the need guys. If you don't want, if there's no need for this hierarchy, we will not do it. Okay, so when we proceed forward, this will be more clear to you. Okay, then we have a step definition. Okay guys, so whatever okay, so we have a step definition in a feature file. So whatever um, feature we are going to write for a pre-login, so those the definition for the implementation of for those steps, I will consolidate in a separate uh, file or a folder or in a Java file. Okay guys, based on the name. So okay, what we are going to do guys is we are going to store different steps in different files so that we can easily identify and it will be easily maintainable. Okay, so my dashboard file will obviously perform the pre-login, login, and then the dashboard. So let's say I have to verify something in the dashboard screen. So first I have to click on the pre-login screen. So there will be one login button here. So after clicking on login, I will be navigated to the login screen. Then here I'll be entering the email and password, and after that I will be navigating to the dashboard screen. Okay, so all these are also connected. Okay, not this guys, actually this will be connected, I will show you. So okay, so my dashboard will use the step definition for the pre-login, login, and the dashboard. Okay, so and we have some hooks, and yeah, so all this will be pushing in a git repo, and from the Jenkins I will be triggering it. Okay, so this is the complete hierarchy which will be completing in next 5 to 6 lectures going forward guys. Okay, yeah, and what I was explaining here is, so this pre-login and login is also connected using a page chain. Okay guys, so what I mean by page chaining is my pre-login, let's say I have in a pre-login screen I have a login button. When I click on a login button, this will navigate to me the login screen. Okay, so the pre-login is the login button in the pre-login screen is responsible for throwing the login object. Okay, so that is called page chaining. That also will be covering guys. Okay, so that's it for today. It's a video just to understand you what we are going to do in the next 5 or 6 videos. Okay, and after that so again we'll be doing the parallel and the cross browser testing and everything in the series. So stay connected guys, please do subscribe to get the latest videos. Thank you.